Well, we're about 2 weeks into the Trump presidency, and already I've got at least 5 reasons why we should impeach him and his vice president and get rid of Musk. And let me tell you what those 5 are. I'm going to do it real quick so nobody gets bored. The first one is we're going to see increased deaths. Deaths of Americans because there are 72 million folks on Medicaid. 72 million. They get Medicaid. That's not grandfathered in, according to Donald Trump. He's saving Medicare and Social Security. Medicaid is one of those things up in the air, just like USAID. PEPFAR is up in the air. If you don't give folks their HIV medication, the disease comes back, and then it's infectious once again. So we've saved 26 million lives so far. How many will die, and how many will hate us in the end? We'll be right back to the ugly American very, very soon. Mark my words, it's already happening in Canada. They booed us. Where will Americans be safe when we travel? Well, that's one. 2, we've got a lack of privacy. Not only do we have a lack of privacy, we're giving our privacy over to Elon Musk and his team of 20-somethings who have no heart and have no soul and are looking for scapegoats, people that they think don't deserve any money. Meanwhile, they're in charge of the Treasury, the IRS. You think that's a good thing? I really would have been happier to have federal employees who are nonpartisan, who I didn't think had an enemies list, take care of my Social Security, my Medicare, and all my IRS transactions. I don't need Musk, who is a contractor to the United States government, to be in charge of my data. And who knows who his buddies are? Well, we already know. It's Meta. So Meta and Musk are in charge of more data than they know what to do with and how to make money off of it. Nope. So we got death and we got lack of privacy. And what else do we have? We've got incompetence. Incompetence because I never heard of changing a system in 10 days or 90 days. It takes years, and you can do it without stopping. Marco Rubio says, oh no, it's impossible to know without stopping everything for 90 days. Really? I've worked in 3 major multinational corporations where we changed our culture. Ford Motor Company, Pfizer Pharmaceuticals, Bankers Trust, and even my own firm. I asked people, I trusted people. Of course, people who don't trust others are never going to trust people who are working for a living. And no corporation that I know of would stop payments for 90 days and not have a reason or anything. It would be incompetent, especially when they're marked on their profits. Nobody's giving him a ticket if he takes longer, but he doesn't have a heart or a soul. And so they're all stopping work programs. There's no need. All you have to do is ask the folks what's wrong, they'll tell you. It's not like the FBI hasn't uncovered fraud. They have over 200 billion worth in systems and collected and shut them down. So we don't need this high-speed incompetence at work. What else? We're going to patronage. That's number 4. Sure, we're getting rid of nonpartisan federal employees, they'll be out of work, and we're replacing it with buddies. A patronage system, something that we got rid of around 1883. Nobody wanted patronage. It didn't work. That's why we institutionalized agencies. That's why we created agencies to begin with. You needed to have a nonpartisan look at the solutions and the problems that our country is facing. You needed science. You needed to understand what contributes to the health of Americans, and we know what does. Federal employees have said they care about the air we breathe and the water we drink, and they keep us safe from toxins to the best of their ability. And as we learn more, of course you'll need more rules, but you can shorten others. You don't have to stop for 90 days or longer. And what's the fifth one? The fifth one's education and grants. And where do you think the grants are going to? They're going to folks in Mississippi, in Alabama, in Louisiana, in Nevada, for educational purposes. Why would you stop it? And there are a couple of more states, too, that are right down there and need federal assistance so that kids can learn. We want AI to be on top? Well, it's not prime for AI yet, maybe in another 8 years, but not yet. We've already seen what China can do. It's faster, cheaper, and smarter. So I suggest you think again when you think about how proud you are that you've got Trump in charge. I think we've been trumped.